Hello and welcome to Onward VR. So, this is a bunch of different compiled clips. It's not going to be one continuous video because I still haven't figured out how to record live my voice while I'm playing the game. So I just have to record it afterwards, as you can probably tell because I'm in my bed. But yeah, this clip, it's just a quick clip from the shooting range because I want to show you how cool I think this game is. So you have this little cardboard, well, I don't know, plywood thing right here. I'm just testing out some guns, but I finally figured out, you can have a lot of different shooting angles, and it's really cool. This is why I love VR shooters. Like you're gonna see here, it's actually kind of weird. I'm literally for some of these are, at a weird angle on my floor. But the height wasn't set quite right. But yeah, you can shoot through these little slits, even. But some of them, like this one, I'm kind of crouched almost. But I didn't have my floor height set right, so one of them didn't quite work, the bottom ones. But they had worked before when I tried it. But I just couldn't get a clip of that, and sorry about that, but yeah. It's a really cool game. I think you guys should check it out. Any VR shooter is really awesome. You can just imagine the weird positions I'm in right now. Take these shots, and you can see how much I'm shaking, kind of, now. Yeah, it's because, I'm on, one knee, and, my legs kind of out to the side. Just really awkward positions in general. And, it kind of cuts out here, but I'm aiming at the sights. You can just imagine how bad this looks. I can shoot through these. You just can't exactly. The only issue that I found is that if you lay down, you can't access your vest at all. Yeah, I'm doing some shooting drills to get practice in to shoot pretty fast. And now we're gonna jump to me playing some single player, shooting AI enemies. So here I can't remember what the gun's called. It's like a law something or something like that. But it's a really good gun. I like it. It's one of my favorites. After trying them all out. Yeah, so I'm getting suppressed right here. And yeah, the AI is not smart, but they can certainly beat you from a distance, which adds them to the threat. Trying to peek around this corner to even take out some of them. The darker ranges I am getting shot at. Yeah, I gotta pull a little retreat right here because of that grenade. Light these guys up. Reload while under fire. It's you can feel the pressure when you're under fire, and you have to reload. And sometimes you really don't have the chance to reload. I think I have these couple of guys pretty easily. I try to flashbang them. I don't know if that works, but I do end up flashbanging myself, and then I'm blind as hell. And here's where I make my mistake. I come around the corner, and then after I light those guys up, I'm out of rounds. Or I'm soon to be out of rounds. But one-handing the pistol doesn't make you very accurate. So yeah. Not the brightest decision. Because accuracy greatly increases when you have two hands on on any weapon in this game. I'm trying out the weapon that I kind of use during the training. Yeah, there's a large variety of weapons that you can choose from. And so it's a really good game. The weapons have each have a field. They have unique loading animations. And all this stuff. like I'm looking around, running around. Honestly. There's a couple things that are hard to figure out in the beginning, but if you just try to, I don't know, there's like a couple of things in the training. Weirdly enough, it's kind of pretty accurate when you're not aiming down the scope. Yeah, you can see, for instance, my gun had it on the side last time, and this time it has it on the barrel. So there are different bolt locations you have to learn, and there's also different ways to reload. Machine guns and things like that. Yeah, I did manage to get all of them here. There are a lot of different modes too. It's not just I just do play on this one map for this video, but it's not just this one map. There's like about 10 maps in the base game, and then there's also a plethora of custom maps that you can choose from, which you will see later in the video. Yeah, as you see right here, this is a bit more accurate holding it two-handed. But also, in case I miss, I want to have a knife at close hand. I'm trying to be a little bit of like a John Wick right here, but it doesn't work out too well for me, as you'll see pretty soon. So, that's when I decided to switch back to my main gun. Clearly need some more. Okay, I want to say, really fun game, highly recommend it. There's a decent active community on it, so you will get maybe just my Wi-Fi connection issues, so watch out for that. Anything against AI enemies. Because I've been shot straight by AI. So I think for use against players, just a little bit of a heads up. So if you're playing this yourself. And I run out of rounds right here. I want to go to stab this guy, but it's a bit farther away than I expected. And yeah. So we're gonna try one more time on this map, and then we're gonna move on to the custom maps. This time I'm really trying to flashbang him because the flashbang doesn't work. There's a flashbanging movement on it. I really want to try to get John. But it never works out, so we're going to There's different difficulties. I'm playing on rookie all the time because I'm still not back. I can get pretty decent on like expert and things like that. However, it goes up pretty high. The skill ceiling is pretty much with this game. And I know there is already like competitive like esports for it, which is terrifying to think about. But imagine running into one of those teams on it. Just get destroyed. With one hand is not recommended. The recoil is horrendous. Yeah, now we're gonna move on to custom maps. You can see here I've downloaded a couple of them, but I did want to try the old Modern Warfare 3 map, so I figured I'd stick with that one. It's been forever since I played on this Modern Warfare 3 map. Like, I was young when I played this. And like, it's actually crazy. So some of these maps are the custom maps are pretty bad because they're all made by people, obviously. But other ones are actually pretty good. Like, this one is actually pretty detailed. And it's not just you can play it with AI, you can also play with friends on custom maps or with other players. But it's kind of hard to find people that would like to play custom maps. As me trying out some of the different weapons that they don't really train you on. The C4 is pretty straightforward. You just toss it at them and pull the trigger. There's also ammo boxes around so I can reload and things like that, but we're not going to need that this time around. So you see, chuck that. And what I learned here is that apparently they can shoot your C4 and disable it. See, like, I didn't know what they were trying to do. I thought they were just trying to shoot me. But then I go to press it and it doesn't work. Take this guy out, and now we're going to switch to the Molotov. The Molotov is hard to figure out. So I just kind of threw it at him. Like an idiot. But yes, they don't really explain how to use a Molotov, so while I'm shooting this body over and over again, I'll explain it. You just hit the thumbstick down and it will open the lighter, and then you hit it again and it will light the lighter, and then you just put it to the Molotov and then throw it, as you'll see right here that I learned. Yeah, it's kind of like an awkward thing. You kind of have to prepare it in advance, but you can just light it and put it back on your vest. Weirdly enough. But now I'm setting out with the intent to burn some people. We are gonna burn somebody if it causes me my death. I do not care. We are burning somebody. Burn. They must burn. Where are you, you tricky little bastards? I saw you. Come here. Ah, there you are.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
I knew boy arms. I wasn't too good of a throw, so we're just gonna have to start shooting. I think I always got one of them. Because I'm not too good of a shot. Throwing things, because I have noodle gamer boy arms. Little stick gamer boy arms, and sadly that translates into VR. I'm gonna have to start working out just to play VR. See, this is the real downfall of gamers, VR, because VR actually allows you to bring your physical abilities into the game, and that doesn't bode well for us. But yeah, there's this freaking flop doodle of a weird-ass weapon. It's just the AUG, but like, I don't know, I hate it, because every single time I go to aim down the sights, it never works. Also, I forgot to mention we have heroin, but that's besides the point. They're also very expensive, but watch out for the 5 years that played this game that drop them everywhere.
Gonna pull the grenade.
Alright, drop your guns!
Oh, I just pulled the grenade! Praise Allah!
And that was your visual representation of what that was like. And if you don't know where that's from, the link will be down below, but you should really go watch those guys. Like, they're pretty good. That's kind of what, like, all these kids are, I mean, at the same time, that's kind of why all these kids are in Onward, because they've seen their videos. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Pretty funny guys all around. Yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll make more like this. Bye.